Just earlier, we talked about, the refusal of the protesters to get into the park. Let's get update from Ojota. Solomon, give us update from there. Earlier, the reporters were saying that, look, they are not going to go into the park. And what's the situation now?
Well, I don't understand what this is about, but we now have two sets of protesters. The ones that were here in Ojota, and then another group that came all the way from Ikeja to join them. And so they have formed two groups, one close to the Owena Park, and then another group at the entrance of the Ganifa Park here in Ojota. And you can hear the singing in the background. They are here, they have taken over a portion of the highway, the service lane particularly, very close to the Ganifa Park. Their argument is that the Ganifa Park is an enclosed place and they do not want to be sitting dogs. But earlier, the Commissioner of Police, Adegoke Fayoade, took a walk in the park to ascertain the level of safety in the park, and he assures that it is safe. But at the moment, the protesters are still here on the road, on the service lane, on Ikorodu Road, adjacent to the Ganifa Park.
And in terms of security, do we have same security for both sides or different security for both sides?
Well, the security here is tight. I think that the police officers here, the security officers here, a combination of the security agencies, the police, the state security services, the Civil Defense Corps, the Lagos State paramilitary organizations as well. And earlier we also had helicopter surveillance on the protesting going on here. So there is heavy security here, and the security men, all they are doing is standing at a distance and watching them and ensuring that it does not degenerate. So far, the security agencies are living up to the promise of the police commissioner that they will guide this. Also joining in the security makeup here is we have men of the Nigerian army who are also patrolling the axis, ensuring that there is enough security here.
All right, Solomon, just give us a quick update. I see cars moving around in terms of the traffic flow at Ojota. Solomon, I was asking that you give us an update on the traffic flow there. I can see cars moving around.
Well, it seems that as the protest wears on, we are getting a bit more persons joining in the protest. But then it appears also that gradually the traffic is picking up here. As much as the protest is going on the service lane, the main way is free for traffic, and the motorists are making use of the freeway to drive past, and they are not obstructing traffic except on the service lane.
All right, thank you so much, Solomon, for that update. Let's bring in our senior correspondent, Sharon Ijaso, who moved actually with his protesters all the way from Ikeja to Ojota. Sharon, the protesters have now arrived at Ojota. What next? Do we know the next plan?
Yeah. So these are protesters here at just at the entrance of the Lagos State House of Assembly. We can see that we have men from the security operatives waiting here. They've allowed them to go ahead with the protest. About a few minutes ago, they went in circles, singing, chanting different songs and what their demands are. For how long they were able to stay here, we may not be able to say, but there are just quite a number of them here.
And Sharon, what is the expectation? Because if you say, are they expecting to speak with maybe the Speaker of the House of Assembly or any member of the House of Assembly?
Well, this place looks a little bit deserted, so I doubt if there will be anybody to receive them. You would recall that this is not one of the designated spots for protesters to protest in Lagos State. However, the security operatives did not prevent them from protesting. However, they've told them that they actually have to maintain decorum.
All right, thank you.